5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hello and welcome to this week's video. This week we're on Rhino Crit Racing Series. This one is Downtown Dolphin in the 210 to 370 category. I started this race at 3:53.
Nine laps of Downtown Dolphin today in the 210 to 370. No attacks just yet. Started off all right, not too bad, manageable.
As you can see, I'm right where I want to be, right in the middle of that draft, taking full advantage.
Nine team riders today, so not a bad turnout.
And as you can probably see, that quickly became 18 as we have someone 8 seconds off the back.
Love these rollers, bring me through to the front just by using my weight.
The rollers on the Downtown Dolphin side of the circuit rather than the bell lap are slightly downhill, so they pay well to my larger physique as I can use my weight to roll down the hill and catch anyone that's hanging off the front. I knew that this race was going to be won or lost on this little riser every lap, so I made a decision early doors that I was going to stand in every lap, drop the watts. I have to put more watts down than other people, so I'm having to do 400 to 500 watts just to stay connected to avoid having people attack off the front. It's also important that I keep pushing over the top and crest so that I don't lose any momentum coming over the top. There's a couple gone off the front. I'm not too worried about this as I know that the rollers are coming and I'm going to roll through.
So that's 2 down, 7 to go. Averaging about 280 watts so far. So about threshold. Feeling good. Heart rate at about 145. Nice place to be for me. Already a few dropped off the back here. 4 or 5 off the back. Just keep doing that every lap. Keep thinning the field down.
So there wasn't many attacks going on during these early laps. It was feeling each other out, staying in the draft, and if anything it was just happening on the little rise as expected. So again, I stand out of the saddle, give myself some watts to put down, and I'm putting about 400 to 500 watts down just to crest the hill and stay in touch with the group to enjoy the benefit of the draft as it flattens out. I'm using my draft boost, allowing me to stay in the draft a little bit easier. There is someone going off the front, but I'm not too worried, as we'll know that the rollers are coming and that the group will come back together. So we hit the rollers, and as expected, I use my weight again and I roll through.
Attack covered off there.
So the groups come back together.
Seems that the attack is going to be at the little rise every lap. And then settle back in.
This race pretty much followed that like clockwork.
Coming through to lap someone.
I've actually been lapped in a crit circuit before when I first started Zwift. It's not a nice feeling. And when I checked the guy's ZRS, he was actually in the ZRS category below this one. I think he may have joined the wrong race.
And there we go again, attack off the front.
The French guy on the Tron did this most laps, but as you'll see as we come to the end, it really didn't pay for him, as he probably burned too many matches attacking most laps off the front.
Five down, 4 to go. Still feeling good. Spent a lot of time in blue and green, where we want to be. Just them big pushers on the hill every lap.
So as you'll see, my average watts is about 284 as we come over halfway in the race. That's threshold for me. My FTP currently sits around 310, so it's a nice manageable pace for around an hour for me. Obviously these pushers on the little riser are burning a couple of matches, but the pace around the rest of the circuit is enabling me to recover to hit these hard.
Just use these rollers to bring me through to the front.
That was my tactic every lap. Hit the climb hard and then use the rollers to bring me back in touch if I needed to.
That was a tough one, that one. Heart rate about 150, averaging about 280 watts for 20 minutes.
As you can see, I'm still able to talk to the camera, so I can't be trying too hard. It's actually quite a comfortable race, as you'd expect.
The guy on the Tron has gone off the front again.
Being the top end of the ZRS, I did expect this to work to my favour and that it should be around this for the race. People hitting the riser hard again, so I'm having to lay down a few more watts than I would have liked, into the 600s this time. Again, I push all the way over the top so that I maintain momentum coming into the flat. This was a recurring theme in this race. People go off the front, coming up the climb, and then we would pull them back, coming into the rollers. You can see how my weight plays an advantage. My momentum just literally takes me up and over the rollers without really having to push too hard. Heart rate still in a good place, in the 150s to 160s. My max is about 179-ish. Coming into the last 3 kilometers, another big push on this here. I'm managing to stay in touch nicely, and a big push over the crest again. Using my draft boost to ensure I stay in touch. Felt the pace of that one. People are starting to drive the pace now, trying to thin the field as we come into the last lap. Again, the rollers will enable me to come through and get onto the front side of the pack again. So the pace has started to pick up on this lap now. Starting to hurt some people behind us, and they're starting to drop off the group.
Starting to split the pack a bit here on this last lap as the pace picks up.
this time. You can see people using the van.
Last kilometre and a half. Just got to dig in up this last climb. Stay in touch for the sprint. Oh.
I refrain from using my van here. You can see there the French guy, the guy on the Tron, is telling us that we are formidable opponents and that he is struggling to hold on now. Again, I'm up in high gear, really trying to give it as much as I've got. I do not want that guy at the front to leave too much of a gap. I want to be in touch for this sprint. I've managed to crest in touch with the leaders. I've got to put a bit of work in. I need to be in touch. People are desperately trying to thin this field out. They do not want a mass sprint. This works for me as it enables me to isolate and sprint against 2 or 3 people rather than 6 or 7. I'm saving my van. I don't want to use it just yet, but I need to get back in touch with the guy off the front. Decide that I'm going to send my sprint early. I go at 300 meters, drop my draft van, try and get in touch. It works. I come around faster than the guy in orange, but Mr. Valdas comes past me and he just nips me at the line.